Hello, good evening, collective. I tell you, like I literally just recorded like 20 minutes and I hit pause on the video for like a second to go get something and I come back and then the video closed out. So now I gotta redo it. So I don't know, maybe somebody's going through some type of delay or something. Not sure. But don't let it stress you out. Just remain calm and, you know, go through it, flow with it. Everything happens for a reason, and maybe this delay is something that's good. Um, who knows? But anyway, I got a download. I got a specific download for someone. I'm not sure who it's for, but I was working and I got the download and I'm gonna do it tonight. I could have did it Saturday, but nah, I wasn't gonna do it because I work 12 hours and I have to get up early, and so I said, Father, I'm just gonna wait and do it till when I'm off. So this is a really beautiful download that I received though. But the download pretty much flowed, and I would ask the question and spirit would give me the answers that I needed to the questions that I had, and that created a whole story. Like it was like, wow. I mean, I can't make this stuff up. It was given to me by spirit to give to a specific collective. So I'm here to deliver that message. So the initial, well, first let me get a prayer in. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is in a peaceful space, in a peaceful spirit. They're happy, joyful, grateful, showing gratitude. Just showing love to themselves mostly, and also to others. So let me get into a quick prayer, and then we're going to get into this download that I received. And hopefully I don't have to get up and do anything else because I want to get this message out so that I can go back and spend more time with my daughter and my pets. All right, so excuse me. Creator of all things good, please cover and protect me as you allow me access to tap into collective energy. Please cover and protect the energy of the collective as they receive clarification from this message. Amen, amen. All praises belong to you and no other. So, collective, the initial download that I received was numbers, and that number was 25022. Now, I'm like, why am I being guided to look at this one specific number, this series of numbers? Um, I didn't understand. So I knew it was going somewhere with something. Wasn't sure. So I looked up the number and area code. And in a way, my intuitively I knew it could have been an area code to something. I didn't know. To somewhere. I said something. To somewhere. Or maybe that could be a code to something. I don't know. Could be. But I'm gonna take my time with this message so that I can give you all the downloads that I received. And then we're going to get some tarot and some oracle on this. So when I looked up the number, Blair, West Virginia came up. And then initially after that, I got someone needs to cut their grass. So I don't know. It could resonate. Maybe somebody need to cut their grass. Um, and then I heard I need her DNA. I'm like, what is this? Some type of witch hunt or something. I wasn't sure. So that's me thinking on my own accord. But I had to take a step back, listen for spirit, and ask the question: is this a guided download for a message that you want me to deliver to the collective? The answer was clearly yes, because I continued to get further downloads regarding the situation. I would ask a question and spirit would deliver the answer. So I didn't know like who needed whose DNA or what. So but then I got some time ago DNA sample was processed in a court. But now there is a new court case regarding something another issue, and a DNA sample is needed. Um, then I heard someone is strategizing a plan to get a DNA sample. So I didn't really understand what that meant. Maybe somebody was trying to take somebody's hair, or get a blood sample, or I don't know. Maybe I don't I have no idea. Excuse me. Throat closing up, but we're gonna get through it. Um, so after that, I got that the first DNA sample, which was from this particular person, and the person is a female, because that's what I got, her DNA. So the first initial sample, it was for a paternity test, and a woman was trying to prove that another man was not the father of her child. Okay. And what she did was she used the mail in, uh, she did the mail in DNA sample to get, a DNA result, instead of actually going and taking a child to a DNA center to get a sample, or however they would do it. She did it by mail, which to me is kind of suspect, but they were actually doing this by mail, like doing DNA samples. Like they actually did this by mail. It happens. Like it can be done. Um, and also with Blair, West Virginia, like I looked up Blair, West Virginia, and it's a very small town. Um, it's ran by the county, I believe. I think it said it was ran by the county. Um, is also a mining territory. So they do a lot of mining in Blair, West Virginia. And then I got the name Logan. So I don't know what Logan is. That could be somebody's name, Logan. Um, the number 47 can be significant. The number 7 could be significant. The number 4 could be significant. 25 or 22 could be significant. Um, So with this new case, I got that it involves this man who worked for the mining, worked in mining, um, and he developed some lung issues due to working in the mine. Um, the next download that I got after that was Dutch and Italian. So someone could be mixed with Dutch and Italian, someone could be Dutch, and someone could be Italian. I'm not sure. You connect the dots how it fits in your story. But it did say I did get the download mixed race. So maybe the mixed race is the girl, the her, who is both Dutch and Italian. I'm not sure, but that's what I got. And someone has a shortcut, Um, and again, the name Logan, first, middle, however it resonates. I got that. Um, so the reason why a paternity test is needed, this man who um, has been in court to fight for labor rights and having the issue with the lung issues. Um, to me, I got, maybe he had, I feel like he's been manifesting wanting to know um, whether or not this young lady was really his daughter. Then I, started asking Spirit the question, well, why would he think that this is his daughter? And the reason why he would think that is because the mother of the daughter, they, had, a situation, something going on, uh, maybe even he wanted something more serious, and the mother, uh, she wasn't quite ready for something serious. I'm getting that the man who is in the mining business, who has the lung issues, um, he received a settlement in regards to this, and um, before he leaves this world, he wants to be able to leave his estate to um, someone that's in his bloodline. I don't believe he has ties with his family, um, or maybe they're estranged from each other, but he definitely wants to leave something to this girl whom he feels in his gut is his daughter. So um, I also heard that his heart was broken by the mom because she he found out that she was pregnant, and he knew that they were in a situation around the same time that she was pregnant. So I hope I'm not confusing anybody with this. I really hope that I'm not. And I'm really trying to take my time. Um, so what I got was um, that the man has been manifesting wanting to know whether or not this young lady is his actual daughter. So, in order to prove that, in order to, sign up a will, um, to leave his estate to his daughter, a judge has ordered that a DNA test be done, and he wants it as well so that he can prove whether or not this is his daughter. He don't want to just leave his estate to charity. He actually wants to give it to um, someone who's his same blood. So he, wants to see how strategize and plan how he can get, a DNA sample. And obviously, and another thing I got was the girl, he seen her growing up because again, it's a small town, so he was able to see her grow up, and the little girl looks like her mom, of course, and she has his mannerisms, and by her having his mannerisms, he had a gut feeling that this possibly could be his daughter, and maybe the mother, you know, lied to him. But when they okay, so let me go back. So um The mother, she did a DNA test to prove, because he wanted to know whether or not the daughter was his. So the mother, she did the melon DNA test, and what she did is quite diabolical, because she took the guy that she was with, who has no ties to this baby at all. He's clearly not the father, because the mother used the guy's DNA twice, pretended like the DNA was the daughter's, and it wasn't. So it ended up coming back 99.9% the father of this guy that's totally not the father. Um, and the mother did this, and she showed it to the miner, the mining guy. I'm gonna just call him Logan. I don't know if his name is Logan, but I'm just gonna call him Logan. But then again, I'm not gonna call him Logan. Um, his name could be Logan. I don't know. I don't know where I just got that, but she showed him that no, you're not possibly the father of her, so you might as well just move on. He actually wanted, he cared about her. He wanted to have a family. He wanted to have this daughter. And he wanted the woman, the mother, to stay home, take care of the kid. He'll take care of it. He'll be the provider. She doesn't have to do anything. Like, he'll do whatever she needs. He'll take care of her. Um, Clearly, she was not ready for that. And another question I asked was, why would she do this? And she felt like the miner, Logan, the guy that works in the mine, was too nice. He was way too nice for her, and she wanted someone who was more rough around the edges. Wasn't like uh by the book. She didn't want the by the book situation. She wanted something, surface level for pleasure. Um, so he really wants to prove whether or not this young lady is his. So yeah, that's what I got. Let me see. I'm just going over my notes because yeah, she has she's her mother's twin, but has her daddy's spirit. And I also got that the young girl, she never really had like a close knit relationship with her stepdad. I don't know if her mom married this guy. She could have. But I also got that one or both could be passed away. I don't know. I didn't go into depth with that. But yeah, the mom used the current partner's DNA to prove that the mining guy was not the girl's father, even though she knew that he was. She just didn't want that soft life. She didn't want the soft life. She didn't want to be provided for. She wanted to be in control, obviously. And it really made it tough for the little girl, although she had a pretty much good life, but it was always something missing. And the the mining guy, he knew that there was something missing. um but yeah, that's what I got. Let me see. um yeah, he definitely wants to give his estate to her, but he first needs to prove whether or not she is his daughter. Let's see. I'm gonna go over some of the other little messages I got, and then another download I got. I don't know why when I got these download in regards to the mining in Blair, West Virginia, I thought about the coal miner's daughter, Loretta, with Loretta Lynn. So someone can be named Loretta or Lynn. Also, another download that I got was he met this woman because she was giving the miners water, either coming and going from the mine. She would pass out water or give them water. And I also got that there would be a good outcome from the situation. I also got the download of a tortoise shell helmet. I don't know if that's significant. Um, I saw, I kept seeing 144 as I was getting the downloads for this message. And 144 means spiritual awakening, divine order, manifestation, taking control of your life, taking control of your inner divinity, and accelerating your dreams, and increasing self worth, making a commitment to grow, and making a commitment to grow spiritually. The one is signifies new beginnings. The four represents stability, hard work, foundations. With the four appearing twice, it magnifies its influence. So that made me think that the mining guy, he has, you know, uh, he's abundant in resources and he wants to leave it to um, the little girl that he always knew was his daughter. Yeah, I'm just making sure. So yeah, he the messages basically I need her DNA. So um my advice is for you to ask, you know, ask her if she would be willing to do a DNA test and explain to her that, you know, you and her mother, you know, had something, you know, a long time ago before she was born, and that it's a possibility that you could be her real father. Like, all you have to do is ask. Just ask. And I do feel like it would be a good outcome from that if you did. Okay, so I'm gonna get into some tarot on this to just kind of clarify. But I gotta start doing the messages when I get them because it was just so intense when I first got it. But I'm gonna do some tarot on this just to clarify. But you know, I feel like there's gonna be a pretty good outcome from this situation. So we just gonna clarify what we just said in regards to this message. So yeah, you would definitely need to ask her for permission to do that. I mean, she could be she's definitely an adult now. I'm seeing that she's an adult now and you actually watched her grow up. I mean, we got humanitarian flipping over charity, you know. You wanna give, you know, what you worked um for all these years to your only child, your only blood. Well, your only blood that, you know, you feel means something to you at this time. Also, the other download I got was you were really heartbroken when you found out that the mother was pregnant and that you could possibly be the father, and then she told you that you were not the father. Yeah, that's wicked. But you know, some people are like that. They don't like King of Pentacles. Like you grounded, hard working. Like, and she wasn't used to that. I don't know what she was used to, but yeah, you were really heartbroken by this. You're really heartbroken because you always knew, you always knew you had an inkling that you know this possibly was your daughter, but you couldn't go against it because you know the DNA that she showed you proved, and it was an official document, proved that this other guy was the father, but it was false. It was tampered with. So we gonna get some tarot on this. Let me close my window because my neighbors are nosy. Oh man, they nosy is okay. All right, let's get some tarot on this. Confirm what we're talking about. Okay, new opportunity. Page of Wands. Like you really focused on something, and you're focused on the outcome of the situation. You're collaborating with the Three of Pentacles. You want to collaborate. You got the Seven of Wands flipping out, facing fears. And then we got the Eight of Cups, fear of walking away from something that you know is is you know in your you feel it in your bones that you know something is something about this girl that you know you can't walk away from. This this situation is like a new opportunity for you because it's a new opportunity for you to get to know this young lady who has been taken away from you selfishly, and you're collaborating with your this court and you know a team of people to you know try to find out the truth in regards to a matter, and you're standing on this and you're facing your fears. I mean, you want to know whether she is or not. So you're going up against whatever you need to go up against to get the truth because you feel it, and you're not going to walk away from it because you have something with the King of Pentacles. All these years that you spent working hard, where you thought, you know, okay, it's not my daughter. I'm just gonna move on with my life. I'm gonna just work and save my money, and you know, I don't even think you were even interested in love anymore at that time. You just started stacking your money, just stacking your money as if you were stacking your money for a family. But deep down inside, you must have known. You had to have known if you manifested and wanted. You know, you stood in the background watching. You know, this little girl grow up, knowing that possibly she could have been yours. And what if she was yours? She might be yours. What if the mother lied to me? But how could she lie? She showed me paperwork that it wasn't my daughter. But it was always something in your soul that was telling you that possibly, yeah, this could be my daughter. Like her mother broke my heart, but I just feel like she's really my daughter. I don't think this man is a daughter because she, she looked nothing like this guy. She looked nothing like this man. Nothing like him. There was another download that I got. Yeah, the mother used her current partner's DNA to prove he was the father when he was not. But I mean, and another download I got was, had you known, you know, had things worked out the way that you envisioned them to work out, you possibly would have had made another choice when it came to working. When you took this mining job, when you was doing this mining job, you wasn't planning on being there for the long haul. It was just something to do at the time until you did something else. Because I think you were always meant to be a very wealthy person, but this, this heartbreak really put you in a place of, you know, solitude, hermit, where you didn't want to, deal with the opposite sex. Like, this woman really broke your heart, and then when you found out she was pregnant, and you was excited about the situation because you thought, you know, I'm creating a family. And then she tells you, like, no, it's not your kid. Like, I don't want to be with you. I'm going to be with this guy. Like, you're too nice for me. Um, yeah. So you worked hard and you stacked your coins and you became who you are until there was a tower. And the tower was you developing the lung issues. And then that got the wheel rolling on really wanting to find out, because I don't know how serious your lung issues are, but you knew that you needed to make arrangements as far as your assets and where your assets and your estate was going to go. And you wanted to know whether or not this was your daughter who got the Six of Wands just popped out of the deck, which means, would tell me that, yeah, there is going to be a good outcome from the situation. There is going to be a good outcome. It's going to be public recognition that this young lady is your daughter. And you can see this girl riding in on this horse like a little princess. And she getting the thumbs up in the back. Maybe this is her family. Maybe she's married. Maybe she has kids. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe those are her friends. Like, telling her, go for it. Wishing her well. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. This is a specific message for someone. Then we got the star flipping out. So you always hoped for this renewal to come in. And I just want to tell you that it's definitely coming in. You're definitely going to be finding out the truth in regards to um, this young lady being your daughter. That's that's the message that I got. That this young lady is your daughter. She could be in Aquarius, because I have Aquarius out here. I have Earth. Uh, yeah, heavy earth, some fire. Yeah, some fire and air. So she could be an Aquarius. What else do we need to know, Spirit? But I mean, this, the cards are just really clarifications of this. I mean, the victory is here. You're gonna find out that it's your daughter. So there's no need to be in anxiety about it. Don't lose any sleep because the victory is here. And we got the high priest flipping over. Mystery, wisdom, divine femme. Like a high priest could be telling you this. Could be letting you know that yes, this is your daughter. And then up under that we got the Knight of Cups. Love. A message of love. So I feel like your daughter has been waiting on this moment as well. So that's why I think you should ask her. I mean, we got the King of Swords coming out, the Master of Intellect. You're very wise yourself. Um, you have a lot of knowledge, and I feel like once you do, you guys are gonna end up in this situation, celebrating, being harmonious, getting to know each other. You know, yeah, because you're the emperor. You are the dad. You're the dad of this young girl. You were always the dad. And our mom took that away from you. She snatched that away from you selfishly because you were a real man. You were a real provider. You wanted to provide. You wanted to take care of her. You wanted to be a dad. I mean, you wanted that relationship. You got the Knight of Wands. You can have fire in your chart. Is the dad? You could have fire in your chart along with air and earth, possibly. You could be a fire, air, or earth sign, or have it somewhere in your chart. But yeah, I see a celebration here. I see you guys being in harmony. Yeah, the Emperor. Like she was pregnant when the mother was pregnant. She was pregnant with your daughter in her belly, and you're getting justice because it's fair. So I don't know where this mama is right now, or maybe I should ask. Let me ask. You're definitely gonna get justice because I did ask. When I was getting the download, I asked, why did she do this? Like, why would she do that? And the message that I got was, you were too nice. She thought you were too nice. She wasn't used to that kind of love. She wasn't used to it. She didn't understand what real love looked like. But it keeps saying you the emperor, you the dad, you the stable one, and you had foresight into this with the 3 of Wands. You knew a long time ago what it was. Like you can see her standing in the distance looking at, you know, the boats in the distance. That's how you were looking at this little girl grow up. In your heart, you always knew that this was your child. You knew it was yours. And it burdened you. It burdened you to the point that all you did was work. All you did was work. I want to know why this mama did this. Man, the magician, because she wanted to manifest how she wanted her life to be, not how you wanted life to be. She wanted to manifest how she wanted life to be, and she didn't want life to be a stay-at-home mom. So she used her willpower to get her way with a community of friends. I want to know, where is his mama now? Dang, she's in mental anguish, anxiety, sadness, nine of swords for what she's done, and she's ashamed. She's ashamed. She's ashamed because of the deception with the seven of swords. She was deceptive. She she snatched away her daughter's hope in having a real father treat her like the princess that she is. She missed out on that. And now you're finding out that this is your daughter and you want to give her everything that you have. And you're confident about that. I'm getting that you are confident about that. Let's ask what happened to the mother's partner. What happened to the mother's partner that she claimed was the papa? Got conformity, tradition, established intuition with the Hierophant, revealer of sacred things. Okay, see these keys here and this helmet, and I don't know. That look like a a pum a, a pum pum sign. I don't know. It looked like it to me. You can see it. See his hand right there. Look like a pum pum. Maybe he's in a prison, in a prison somewhere. Maybe he's locked up. Established institution. Could be locked up. I don't know. But yeah, the mama, she's definitely in intense anxiety because you know she I'm hearing this man, her partner, he was cruel. He didn't show emotion to her. He didn't, have daddy daughter talks. He didn't take her out anywhere. He didn't do anything for her. He was just there. He was just there. Now there's gonna be a completion to this with the world card. There's gonna be an achievement because now you're gonna find out the truth in regards to the situation. And the situation is the the resolution is is that you are the father. You always was the father. And that's that. I think I'm gonna get something. I'm definitely gonna get something from the Akashic Oracle Truth deck, and then I think I'm gonna do these cards that I made just to get some more kind of clues. Like, but yeah, man, that is so sad. Like, how could you be so selfish to? Dang, you could have easily gave him his daughter for real. If you didn't want the life, give him his child. Why would you take that away from him? Like, seriously, why? Why? Now you embarrassed, you in anxiety because now you're gonna lose out on having a relationship with your daughter. Or maybe you still have a relationship, but it won't be as close. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. But you're a wicked, wicked woman for doing that to your child. So I'm gonna get a couple of a few of these, and we're gonna whatever falls out. Okay. Help me out. Somebody need help. The mother probably, and you know what? I was just thinking that like the daughter gonna have all this money, and the mother she need help, so she gonna be like, "Help me! Can you help me out?" Expensive china dishes. Probably gonna inherit some expensive china dishes, or you probably gonna buy some. Let me get some more, and then I'll read those. Yeah, help me out. Yeah, those numbers, those downloaded numbers I got led me to a town in Blair, West Virginia. Goodness gracious. Hold on. Ooh, I still gotta add more cards to this. Like, I love doing what I do. I love getting these downloads. I love giving these messages. I don't know. I just love helping people. I love seeing people happy and smiling. Alright, let's see. Let's get a little bit more. Okay. I think that should be good. But I'm not silent, right? Ooh, that's too much, baby. Okay, that's it. That's just it. I gotta get these. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Alright. Dang, it's a lot, boy. Alright, I'm gonna read them. Okay. So somebody could need a root canal or had a root canal. Someone could go on a ski trip or um plan a ski trip or have been to a ski trip. I don't know. But a ski trip could be significant. Someone has blue eyes. Someone has a mustache. Mustache. You have the power, act like it. Light bulb moment. So definitely, you know, you definitely had a light bulb moment about the situation. That card with the 3 of Wands. Foresight. You had a light bulb moment with that situation. You knew deep down that something was not right, and you knew that this little girl was yours. Paper trail. So yeah, definitely a paper trail with this fake DNA going in the mail, you know? Paper trail. Blue collar. So someone could be blue collar. Um, pierced ears. And this could be like clues for people that you know that's around you, not necessarily for you, but it could be a clue to say, yeah, maybe this is my message. Okay. So pierced ears. Someone could own a boutique, someone could shop at a boutique. Forgot birthday. Hmm. So maybe someone forgot the birthday of someone. I don't know. Someone could be a redhead, blue eyes. That would be pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. Police station, like the partner, he could be, he could have got arrested. He could be in jail. A new phone number. So someone could be getting a new phone number. Twins. Oh yeah, because the daughter looks just like the mama, but she has your mannerisms. So, so that could be significant. Or somebody could have twins as well. Someone doing some remodeling. Something about Wall Street. So somebody could be into stocks. Maybe somebody's gonna invest into stocks. Ooh, we got Fed time. So maybe this guy is doing some federal time. Who knows? They could have been scamming and stuff. But I'm getting, if you don't work in a mine, you just live in a mining town, and you're just a really hard worker. But I was getting mine because with the lung issues, like the lung issues. So I don't know, but the partner to the mama could be in jail, possibly going to do Fed time. So we got postman, postwoman. When I talked about the DNA going through the mail, so yeah, definitely significant. Sorry, y'all. We got CNA, so a CNA was involved. Could have been one of the mama's friends. Maybe she um helped her get the mailing kit. I don't know. You are the author of your life, so yeah, you manifested this. You manifested this outcome to be what it was that you were feeling in regards to this young lady being your daughter, always being your daughter. You knew, you always knew. Snowed in, so someone could be snowed in, or someone could have been snowed in, or maybe the child was conceived while you guys were snowed in. Someone could be 30 years old. Someone needs to not worry and just be happy. Someone needs to smile. The shift is almost over. Yeah, this whole process is almost gonna be over, and you're gonna be celebrating with your baby girl. Well, she's a woman now, so y'all be celebrating. So the problem is you haven't eaten, so someone could be maybe hangry and they need to eat. I don't know. Go eat something. Don't be hangry. I can definitely understand that. You need to know that the Most High loves you and that, He definitely guided me to do this message for whomever it's for. Show gratitude. So this mama, she never showed gratitude. Never showed gratitude for this hardworking, brute of a man. Females be really missing out on these men that be out here and they work hard and they want to provide for their family and do the right thing and you know They decide they don't want that. It's too good to be true. I don't want that. I want to do what I want to do. I want to do it my way. I want to manifest my life the way I want it to be. And now you're in intense anxiety and in mental anguish because of your deception. Show gratitude. And somebody need to clean their kitchen. It's the truth. Yeah, it's the truth that this is your daughter. It's the truth. And there will be a reunion. What's this? Study. Somebody could be studying something. Maybe you were studying the situation the whole time. You were studying this little girl as she was growing up, and you realize, yes, she has your mannerisms. So, yeah, shadow work is needed. So, this mama, she definitely need to do some shadow work to figure out why she would be so deceptive like this, to do this, to selfishly snatch um, the child that was rightfully yours out of your life. Like, go heal, lady. 6 o'clock news. I don't know. It's a small town. Maybe it'll be on the 6 o'clock news in regards to this. Maybe you're watching the 6 o'clock news, or maybe you've seen something on the 6 o'clock news that got your attention. I don't know. And then we have sunflower. Maybe someone has sunflowers. You like sunflowers. You have, I don't know. Maybe someone has sunflowers in their kitchen. Sunflower curtains. Sunflower rug. I'm hearing. Sunflower blanket. Um, I also, sunflowers. Sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds. So yeah, that's that. Let's get one card from the Akashic Truth Oracle, and then we're gonna close it out. We're gonna close it out because I gotta go and make these tacos. I don't want this video to be long. I don't even know how long I've been on it. Okay, I don't want to do that next time. But this was a beautiful message. It was a beautiful message. Um, I'm glad everything is gonna work out. I can say that. I'm glad everything will work out. All right. Hold on, y'all. I just need to. Oh. Sorry about that. I don't know. I think I'm maybe allergic to my dog, and he has a lot of hair. He sheds a lot, but I love him. I love him. All right, let's get one card from the Akashic Records Oracle deck. Okay, that flipped fast, and we got Courageous Heart. Courageous Heart. It takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. And you did that. You trusted what your heart felt about knowing, you know, having that feeling that this was your daughter. But you respected the fact that the mother, showed documents, but you never let that feeling go that you felt in your heart. And you stayed courageous throughout it all. So if you're wanting to get her DNA, just ask her. I mean, set up a meeting, set up a lunch date. Just talk to her. Let her know. Tell her the story. Tell her what happened. Just be honest. She's not going to hold it against you. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's neither one of you guys' fault. But what you can do now is start to mend what was lost and build something new. And you have what it takes to do that because you are the courageous heart. You have it in you. I feel like you are a great man. You're a great person. Like, and you would have done anything for this woman. Would have given her the world if she asked. But now you're going to give it to your daughter because now you know that this was your little princess. You, yeah, I think when you leave this earth, you're going to leave here and you're going to be at peace and your heart is going to be full because now you have the truth. And I'm rooting for y'all. Like, I just feel something beautiful um manifesting from this. And I gotta say, like, this download I got was pretty powerful, especially coming from five numbers. It's amazing how spirit works through us and how he guides us, you know. Instead of, us going our own way and ending up like this, we gotta keep the faith in the Father that he has something greater for us, something that is meant to fulfill us, to make us strong, to make us, you know, who we need to be in this in our time here on earth. And if we follow Creator and do what it is that we need to do, then of course he's gonna bless us and he's gonna cover us and he's gonna guide us to our destiny. And I feel like, I know it's bright. Shoot, I'm living proof that it's definitely bright. All the years I spent going my own way and wanting to do things my way until the situation put me in solitude and hermit, where I withdrew from the world so that I can listen to what the Most High wanted for me and where it was that He wanted to lead me, because these were questions that I would always ask. If you do anything, have a personal relationship with the Most High. Going to church is nice. You get to mingle with other um, members in Christ, but that personal relationship that you have with the Most High is the most important relationship you'll ever have in your life. I mean, it frees you. It really frees you. It frees you from yourself. And it puts you in a space where you feel like you can do anything. You can be anything you want to be. You can manifest whatever you want to manifest. All because you put your hope in the Father. And that's all I gotta say, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all, but I'm definitely gonna come back. I definitely have other messages to deliver, and I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know. I might do two. I don't know. I'm guided. I'm being guided to do this. The Most High knows my schedule is busy, busy, but I'm gonna do what it is that I need to do, and we gonna keep our heart courageous, just like uh, the man from Blair, West Virginia. Yeah, y'all. So that's it. That is your message. I don't know what I'm gonna name this, but yeah, I'm excited to for whoever this is for. If it resonates, if you see this, you have my most sincere blessings for the reunion with your child. I mean, this is beautiful. I wish you nothing but the best. Nothing but the best. And I pray healing in your body. I pray healing. I pray good health over you so that you can have more time with your daughter, so that you can spend more time, with your daughter. You can create memories with your daughter. You know, I wish you all the best. And I'm gonna get out of here before my dog starts barking. Because I definitely have to feed him. But I will see you guys on the next one. It was real. Bye.